So Dad mixed some Kraft macaroni and cheese in with some hamburger, and also melted in some some shredded cheddar cheese. I spent pretty much the entire day in the spare room because today was supposed to be a day in which some, I believe, workers for the apartment would come over to make sure the unit is safe. And so Dad went and spent some time cleaning up his room here. I'm currently on a sleep schedule where I stay up until the morning and then pretty much get up in the late afternoon or early evening. I think I fell asleep at roughly 9 in the morning today. And I did wake up, I think, at 12:24, which technically made me a few minutes late for what presumably would have been another Q&A session on the papers in regards to American political thought class. But it turns out actually, now that I think about it, I think I woke up around 12:40-ish. And oddly enough, by that time, it seemed no one was there at all. I'm on the verge of catching up with the Chapter 11 grammar journals for my Intermediate Spanish 1 class. I sense a slight change in style from the grammar journals I did for Chapter 11 when compared to the ones I did for Chapters 9 and 10. Speaking of chapters, pretty soon I'm going to start work on my PowerPoint for my final Talk Abroad presentation, in which it's presumably going to be the equivalent of a cumulative of all the previous Talk Abroad presentations I did, about a week following, generally a week following a Talk Abroad conversation I did. Although the oral interview I did about a week ago, according to my memory, touched upon some elements of what I would expect to talk about for a final presentation on my Talk Abroad conversations for Intermediate Spanish 1. Here's how my city currently looks. I got this province expansion after a combination of fighting with a bit of archers, but primarily my Cyberus units, which has pretty much been the poster boy of the training grounds, and should remain so for quite a while. And some negotiation. Apparently I didn't feel like getting into that many battles, considering some encounters within Magic Dust provinces seem to contain a, I'm not exactly sure on the name. What's important is that it's a heavy ranged unit. And heavy ranged units are strong against light melee units. I'm currently still working on researching that one technology. This advanced scout research technology is among the most expensive research technology researches in this chapter. This is the only one that requires as many knowledge points. Every other technology, all of these are below 80. A 63, a 69, even a 50, which is a whole 30 points less. So far in the most recent tournament, I've managed to unlock 9 tournament provinces. The thing is, by the 9th province, generally speaking, as you go up in province number and level, the squad sizes increase, but the enemy's squad size increases faster than yours. So by the time I knew there was going to be a point in which I would start off at a certain province number, the province level could be 0 stars, and the enemy squad size would still be higher than yours, and that comes at a province number of 9. So naturally, I ended up stopping at 9 because as of right now, I only have some of my units promoted from 1 star to 2 stars. And I don't have the Magishko Monastery built yet. As of now, I only have 2 of the required rooms for that Ancient Wonder building. I have plans to upgrade this workshop as soon as it finishes production, because I need to increase the rate at which I produce supplies due to how quickly I am able to train units now. Because training units at the barracks or training grounds costs supplies. Excuse me. I didn't know I had a technology point. I believe we're currently in a marble tournament. And that's good because I need marble in order to create combining catalysts. And there was a point where marble was the limiting factor. Yeah, well, it's pretty good.
Better than last time?
I think so.
You know what I put in it? I put I had jalapeno, and I used that water to give it a little kick.
The water from jalapeno peppers?
Yeah, that's inside the jar. So I used that. There's more if you want some.
Okay, yes, please.
You want some now or later?
Maybe in a bit.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I know. There's more.
Thank you. Wonder. Lampion Winter Pond. Worship the Temple of the Flame. A shrine to worship the glacier giants. Excuse me. This is one knowledge point. Oh, I can reveal 2. I can click this one to get the Frozen Giants Shrine. And with that in mind, I could now place that somewhere. Even though I'm already at the level needed for the 170% culture bonus.
Are you done with that dish?
And not quite. There's still a bit of stuff left.
I'll set it up because I want to wash the dishes.
Thank you. So it's roughly an hour later, and I just got some seconds. It tastes pretty good. I was in the process of working to get the medium badge for the game Faraday's Flaw. Which is about this person named Gus who works at a pizza place for pizza. Who left a chainsaw and a katana at his ex's place following a breakup. Who has a scientist for an uncle and presumably some kind of gadget company CEO for a father. Gus has to enter this contest and get in first place in order to see his father and help him reunite with his brother following a terrible accident at the Gus's uncle's lab. And the uncle said it was just a mechanical flaw. I have no idea so far what that accident entailed. Whether it was a raging fire that resulted in Gus's dad being severely burned, or an explosion that resulted in the amputation of a limb. I've been given no information on that. Although there's a $1,000 fee in order to enter the gadget contest. And it looks like it's time. I currently have the computer mutated because the game plays some audio, and there's a chance you would hear it even through headphones. So it's pretty good.
It is, Ty. I need my blanket just in case.
All right.
Here's a pillow for that one.
Thank you.
I'll get these three.
I'm going to be doing a presentation for my Spanish class tomorrow.
Oh, what time?
Maybe 11. I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Because I might go out in the morning then. You can be up. You can stay here.
All right.
People might come here though. Because I don't know if they were here or not.
The maintenance people?
Yes. So we gotta kind of get up in the morning and clean a little bit.
I'm assuming they work for the apartment?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they're changing these things.
Smoke detectors?
Yeah, giving batteries and stuff.
That's good. Then you'll be able to get out if there's a fire.
Right. How are you with the heat? You want me to turn it down a little?
If that's okay with you. It It just seems to me that maybe opening a window a bit more would be the solution. I was planning on upgrading this, but it turns out I don't yet have the technology for it. In regards to, I made a new draft of the 99th Dan Hamming. It's just that I'm not yet sure on exactly what I want to do with the robbery scene. Whether I want Caesar's dad or the Uber driver to be the one that gets badly hurt from it. Though, I think I'm leaning more on the Uber driver at this point. If I were to injure Caesar's dad, chances are I would realistically have to keep him in the hospital for a long period of time. Oh my! Minus 128 population? Well, I sure wasn't expecting that. But it's all in the name of keeping up supplies for training up my units.